Hello! Hi, my name is Vanessa. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, good to see you again. Today I'm actually going to be playing with some makeup, and it's a new launch from Alamar Cosmetics. I love the story behind Alamar Cosmetics. Alamar Cosmetics is a Latina-owned brand. The CEO is a makeup artist named Gabby Trujillo, and she's based out of Florida. All of their products are cruelty-free, and they are an indie makeup company. I've never bought anything from Alamar Cosmetics before, so when they launched the Spanglish palette along with their Primero Primer eyeshadow primer and their new brushes, I was super excited to finally make my first Alamar Cosmetics purchase. When we look at the shadows in the Spanglish palette, it's my vibe completely. I love all of the colors in it, the mattes, the shimmers, just all of it. And the fact that she named it something like Spanglish, it really makes me very happy and very proud to see somebody so committed to our roots as being Latinx in the United States. So I'm really excited to try out Alamar Cosmetics. I already did my face and the base. I kept everything pretty light because I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with the eye look today. Let's take a look at the eyeshadow palette, the primer, and the brushes, and then we're gonna dive in. I honestly am making things up as I go along with the eye look. I don't know what I'm gonna do, so your guess is as good as mine. First up, we're gonna take a look at the Spanglish eyeshadow palette. Here she is in the box still. I haven't opened it. Really cute. It's so nice. I love it. Ooh, textures. On the back of the packaging, it says that Spanglish is a pressed pigment palette. Perfect for day and night, this palette features 8 stunning shades. Our 4 shimmers are just like you, multi-dimensional and unique. Dripping in fine glitters and reflective pearls, ground your look with our easy to blend and ultra long wearing mattes. Oh, and it looks like in the palette there are 2 symbols that'll be alongside some of the shadows. One that has a sun and a moon that's supposed to tell you that it's best used dry. And then the other symbol is a water droplet, which is supposed to tell you that it's best used wet. So that's helpful to know. That's cool. It also says that this has a 12-month shelf life. Who's ever tossed a shadow palette after 12 months though, really? Couldn't be me. I've never done that. I probably have some shadow palettes that should have been gone. It also details that this is a cruelty-free product. So I'm gonna open this up, slide that right out, and it's purple. I mean, do I like purple or
do I like purple?
The hoop earrings and Spanglish are raised and in gold. And let's open her up. Ooh. Wait till you see these. I love the names. So there is a mirror. There's a plastic sheet in the palette to protect the shadows. There is a mirror right here, as you can see. I'm gonna do my best so that it doesn't reflect the ring light onto you and blind you. Look at that. Oh my gosh. The print is a little small to show you, so I'm gonna pop a picture right about now that'll show all the shadow names. I'll read them out to you as well. Starting on the left hand side and going down, there's Pero Like, then we have Tienes Swing, I Get Cute, then we have Muy Excited.
Muy excited.
On the right hand side, starting from the top going down, there's Eres un Show. Then below that we have Guau. We have Ha Ha Ha. That's cute. Then below Ha 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 is Ponte Hyper. I feel the need to swatch these because they're so pretty. Let me start with my pinky. First up is Ponte Hyper. Okay, we're gonna start on this side of my hand. Ooh. Oh, this is a party!
Party Central.
Next is Tienes Swing. Gonna hop on over here. The next shimmer below, Pero Like. So Tienes Swing. Okay. Ooh. Oh, wait, it's like sparkly fire. Oh my gosh. Next is Eres un Show. It's on the top right corner. Okay. Eres un Show came out just a teeny bit crumbly. Okay. She's pretty. She's very pretty. And last of the shimmer shadows is Guau. Okay. Let's get that. Okay. Guau is cute, but she kind of clocked out a little bit early. Let me see. Let me get close up. You can see it on my hands there. Just something to note. So let's swatch the mattes. First I'm gonna do I Get Cute. I'm gonna swatch on the other hand. Okay, maybe get it right over here. She's like salmony. Next is Ha Ha Ha. Looks like a nice transition shade. Okay, get that on there. The mattes feel a little powdery. Oh, okay. We got another shadow that, you know, kind of didn't finish her trip. Now onto Moya-sided. Ooh, she picked up a lot. Oh my. Let's pop Moya-sided right in the center. Oh, okay. Got a little bit of fallout. Almost got that on my sweater. Makes me a little nervous. Moya-sided is working overtime.
This is the thanks I get for working overtime.
And the last shadow is a matte called Ponte Hyper. Right down here. That very loud electric pink I love. Okay, let's go ahead and put Ponte Hyper right over here. Alright. I know finger swatches aren't everything. The most important is how they actually perform on the eyes. And something tells me that using something like their primer, called Primero Primer, is going to help out the performance of these shadows and will generally help out the performance of really any shadow. Let me clean off my hands. It looks a little crazy. It looks a little crazy. And then we're going to go ahead and check out the primer and the brushes. One moment while I take a matcha bubble tea break. Okay, I'm back. My hands are clean and I'm ready to check out the primer and the brushes. So this is Primero Primer. Comes in a little box. And it looks like also has the gold raised writing. Let's go ahead and take her out of the box. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. I guess I'll try the other side. Okay. I feel bad ripping the box, oh no. Okay, got it out. The bottle's like a blush pink with gold writing on it. Has a purple cap. Let's see what the consistency is like. Oh, okay, that came out quite easily. I put a teeny tiny drop at the top of my hand. Hold on, let me take my watch off because it's reflecting pretty badly onto you. Time is a construct. So I put a baby drop on the back of my hand. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, oh wow, that is pigmented. I'm gonna wipe that off. Next are the brushes. I'm going to take them out of the packaging here so we can see them. So this is the Spanglish brush trio and it's got gold handles and it says Alamar Cosmetics on the brushes. Oh, the brushes are labeled too. I appreciate. This is the crease control brush right here. Oh, can you focus? This is the crease control brush. This is the detailed diffuser brush. And this is the pigment packer brush. Boba break. One sec. Lovely. Oh, I should also mention that all of these brushes are synthetic fibers. All right, so now to figure out what kind of eye look I'm gonna be doing today. Ooh, I think I want to play with the oranges and the pinks. I don't know how this is gonna go. Disclaimer, I am not a makeup artist by any means whatsoever. I am not trained, I'm not a professional, I'm just a regular schmegular Joe Schmo out here that likes to play with makeup, so fair warning. First we're gonna pop on the primer, Primero Primer. I have press-ons currently, so I think I'm actually going to use a brush to put it on my eyelid. I'm just afraid I'm gonna poke myself in the eye. I'm just gonna use a flat brush, see, just like that, just flat, from BH. And pop this on. Let me see if I could zoom you in actually. Hold on. Can we zoom in? Zoom? Ooh. We zoomed. I'm gonna put the primer on my hand first. Yeah, that's definitely way too much. Whoopsie daisy. Take some of this here onto the brush. Scoop up a little there. Start with my right eye. Okay, oh my, that's a lot of primer. All right, can you see that? I'm not blue winking at you. Just trying to show you the primer. You can see that it cancels out the darkness on my lids and the veininess. It covers that up pretty well. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this on the other eye. You know, when I saw this palette and the announcement for it online, you know who I was reminded of? A lot of you might not know who these singers are, but back in 2009, there was a duo called Prima J, and I loved Prima J. There was a song of theirs that is, their music's still a bop, but this song, I love it so much. I'm actually watching it on my monitor over here, called Corazon, You're Not Alone. Don't worry, you're not alone. Baby, those days are gone. I promise you it'll get better. Better corazón a corazón. I wanted to be them. I wanted to be them so badly. And like I mentioned, I'm gonna be playing with the oranges and the pinks. This is gonna look insane. Also, it's 11 o'clock at night when I'm filming this, so I'm so sad that I'm not wearing this anywhere. But at least it'll be immortalized and documented for me to look back on fondly if this turns out well. I'm gonna start with the crease, and for the crease, I'm going to be using their detailed diffuser brush. That's a part of this collection. You know what? Let's be bold. I'm gonna do muy excited in the crease, because why not? I'm not going anywhere. I wish I was. I'm gonna tap the brush in, okay? Okay, but just barely tapping it, and picked up a lot. Just gonna dust that back in so I don't lose any of that. I did pay for this after all. Okay, here goes. Oh, okay. Now it does say that this shadow can be used dry. I did not wet this brush. I'm okay with this. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye. Crease colors in. It was a little tough to work with, not gonna lie. I don't know what was going on, but it just wasn't blending out that smoothly. I did not sit down the primer beforehand, so that's probably my bad too. Looking at the brushes now, I should have probably used the crease control brush for that. Oops. Next, I'm going to go in with another matte. Let's go into I Get Cute, and I'm gonna do like a matte inner corner. For this, I'm going to use the crease control brush. Okay, there's I Get Cute. Just dot the brush in, pop this on. Okay, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. Now that we've got the mattes in, it's time to play with the shimmers. I'm nervous. For the shimmers, I'm going to use the Pigment Packer brush that came in the collection. It's a pretty densely packed brush. I'm gonna go in with the orange shimmer. I'm gonna try it dry first on the brush, even though it says wet, just out of curiosity, just for kicks. Let's go into Pero Like, the orange shimmer right up here. Let's see what happens when we apply. Ooh, that's cute. Okay. I'm going to wet the other side of the brush that I haven't put shadow on and see what it looks like when I put the same shadow in the same spot on the other eye. I'm just tapping the brush into a little towel right now that's a little dampened. Now I'm going to dip the dampened side of the brush into Pero Like. Now let's see how it applies on this eye. Oh, it looks more like wet. Well, duh, the shadow's wet right now.
Nice water.
It does blend a lot better than if it's dry, so wet, definitely. Follow the instructions. I don't usually read manuals or instructions, but for this, follow the instructions for best results. They know what they're talking about. I'm gonna go back on the other eye with the wet brush, reapply that shimmer, fix this up, and then we're gonna move on. Okay, so I've got the orange shimmer on. No fallout. I am pleased as punch. That shimmer looks glossy. It looks like glossy lids. I could never do glossy lid looks because I have oily lids, so this is nice. Now to deepen the outer corners, I'm actually going to go in with Ha 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 right over here. Why not? I've already used pretty much all of the brushes at the moment, so don't really know what to do. You know what? I'm gonna flip the crease control brush onto the other side and use that for Ha 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 on the outer corner. Okay, I'm gonna dip the brush in. Oh, there's a little kick up there. Okay, picked up. All right. Okay. It wasn't too bad. Let's see how this goes. Looks a little muddy. I don't think I like it with this color combination. Hold on, I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna take a risk here. I'm gonna take a risk. I'm gonna play with Tienes Swing right there. I'm gonna try to put that on the outer corner. Ooh, we're gonna see how this goes. This might be a flop. Because this is a shimmer, I am going to wet the pigment packer brush and I'm gonna go with that in the outer corner. Just wetting the brush a little bit, cleaning her off while we're at it. Ever so lightly, go into Tienes Swing. Ever so lightly, because OMG. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I think I was able to salvage the look. So I put Tienes Swing right out here, and then I kind of swooped it up over the crease just a little bit to blend it in with what we had going on already, laid down, and then tapped it and packed it into the outer corner. All right. We say, save the day, we save the day. I'm gonna do the same on the other side. I am gonna lay down the ha 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 underneath just to be consistent. Okay, all right. I might have gone a little too far out. Let me just double check in my mirror here. But no fallout, okay. Now there was no liner brush in this collection, so I'm going to use my own liner brush. I don't think it's a liner brush. And I'm going to put Ponte Hyper, this girl right here, on the bottom lash line and scoop her into the lash line up here. I don't think I'm gonna do a wing. Maybe smoke it out a little bit. I don't know, still haven't decided, and see where we go from there. Okay, let's see what Ponte Hyper looks like when I try to pick some up with this little liner brush. Little bit of kick up, just a tiny bit, not too bad though. Tap off any excess, looks good. Looks good. Okay, I'm gonna put it on my bottom lash line, see if I take it to the top, and then I'm gonna pop on lashes, mascara, and we're gonna see how everything looks all together. Okay, and I'm back. Lashes on, mascara, I finished up the under eye, and I did a little bit of a wing. Let me zoom you in so that way you can see what we're working with. I did take that electric pink color, Ponte Hyper, underneath the eye and into the waterline. I winged it out and then swooped it over just above the crease. And then I used I Get Cute to smudge it out a little bit underneath the eye. I did lay the shimmery orange shade, Pero Like, back over Ponte Hyper in the middle just so that it blended a little bit better. And then I did take I Get Cute into the inner corner and smudged it up and blew it out further on the inner corner of the eye. I did notice that with moving around the lashes and accidentally touching my eye a little bit, I did lose a little bit of pigment on the eyelids. That's another reason why I reapplied I Get Cute in the inner corner and in the inner third of the lid, and Pero Like in the middle of the lid again, because when I did accidentally rub my eye, it kind of came off. So I'm not really sure how effective the Pero Like primer is. Again, I didn't set it before putting the shadows on top, so that could be affecting its grip as well. But otherwise, I think this look came out really cute. I think it turned out really fun and shimmery and pretty. I'm just gonna pop on a gloss on top of what I already have on. Everything that I had on my face will be listed down below as well, and where you can get it. One sec while I put on some Gloss Bomb. All right, so there you have it. That's the final look. I do like the palette overall. I would say that the mattes were a little bit tricky to work with, but they are workable. It's not like you're rubbing off patches of shadow as you're blending it in. I'm gonna still play around with the primer. There wasn't any fallout at all at any point. Even when I was putting on my lashes and I accidentally bumped into some of the shadow, no fallout whatsoever. Those shimmers aren't going anywhere. Although I'm not sure if the primer made it a little bit trickier to blend out the mattes. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be wearing this look for too much longer because it's midnight. So I'm going to be washing this off, but I will keep testing this out and playing with it. This is totally my aesthetic. I'm just really, really excited to finally own something from Alamar Cosmetics. I hope that you'll check them out too. They've got a couple of other eyeshadow palettes on there. They have face palettes on there. They have more brush sets on there. Some of their glosses and their lip liners are constantly sold out. I don't know when they'll restock, but as soon as they'll restock, I am scooping those up. Hey there, editing me here. Just wanted to add that while I was editing this video, Alamar Cosmetics announced on their Twitter and Instagram pages that they're going to be available in select Target stores starting on Sunday, September 6th. Super exciting, so hopefully you'll be able to find them at your local Target store. I hope you had a good time hanging out with me today. I hope you learned a little bit something about this brand, Alamar Cosmetics, and maybe you're interested in checking them out. I'll link the website down below. If you like this video, if it was helpful to you at all, go ahead and boop that like button. If you would like to see more videos from me, I do a variety of content, everything from playing with makeup to testing out products to Animal Crossing. I'll be doing some dog content too related to the book that I wrote, Dog Treating for Kids. That'll be coming up. I'll be doing live streams in the near future. Go ahead and click that subscribe button, tap the bell for notifications, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye! Raina, you're gonna be the next beauty guru. That was silly. You're gonna be a beauty guru, Ray Ray. And Spanglish is Ray, so... Raina, do you mind? Do you mind? Thank you. Cruelty free. Oof. Oof. What do you mean? You don't like having something to chew in your drink? You're gonna be YouTube famous.